Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Sean, back at it again with another video. And today I'm going to approach Spright again, or one of my favorite deck, and find ways to basically enhance the deck. It's one of my most favorite decks of all time. So, and this is to show like how the Fiendsmith engine could affect a deck like Spright and how it could potentially enhance its combos. I'm going to show you a couple combo lines later on about how the Fiendsmith can bridge into Spright. So let's hop right onto it. Spright engine, we play 3 blue, 3 jet, 1 carrot, 1 red, triple starter, 1 cross, and 1 gamma burst. Nothing has really changed from the Spright engine at all. You still play the gamma burst and you still play the cross if this is the main. If you play the Spright as the main part of the engine, you need these two to basically be able to, as another piece to, this is to OTK and this is to basically allow you to play through certain cards as well. So the form disruption that you can have along with double cross. Triple beaver and then the double angler, the best engine to run along with Spright. And it's also the reason why the Fiendsmith engine is also used, is because of this package as well. Speaking of the Fiendsmith engine, triple engraver, 1 lurry, and 1 track. The best engine by far in this format. This engine allows you to basically play through a lot of stuff, just push through boards, and it's very, very broken. So I'll show you a combo related to this later. And then I play 1 called by and 1 trick. This could be Azaroon for the rabbit. Yes, I played the rabbit in this build. And then the called by just to beat certain hand traps. Speaking of hand traps, for last of the least, the non-engines, we play 3 Nib, 3 Ash, 3 Droll. Because of the presence of Droll and the Fiendsmith cards, I rotated out the Pot of Prosperity, because Pot of Prosperity play directly into this card, because this card is so good this format right now. 3 Imperm, and then the 3 Talent to round out the non-engine. 15 non-engine slots as well. So let's address the elephant in the room about this build, is that I do not play the Toad package. The Fiendsmith card are basically here to replace the Toad package. So the reason why I like this package more is because these are 1 card Spright combos, just like the Toad cards are, but each and every one of them are starters by themselves, while the Frog package basically runs 1 brick. And you also have to run Almirage to turn Mirror Mage into a starter, compared to this package, which any single one of these cards could be a 1 card starter if you want them to in this deck. So that's why this package is so strong, especially in this deck, without having to play any extra brick and all that stuff. Extra deck, 1 Requiem, 1 Sequence, 1 Lacrima, 1 Desiree. I really like this card in this build, especially if you can open the Fiendsmith along with any of the Spright starter cards. So having the Desiree in here allows you to basically play through Dark Ruler no more, which is Spright's biggest weakness. So having this card in here is also huge. Also really helps in the grind game as well. 1 Necrocrypt Princess. This is how you turn the track into a 1 card combo. 1 Beatrice and 1 Caesar. And then 1 Appaloosa to round out the build. Appaloosa, you play this, you make this more times than not on your board, along with the IP and IP line if you don't have to go into SP. Spright stuff, 2 Gigantic. I think you still have to play 2. Some build play 1, some build of Spright play 1, but I really like 2 Gigantic because the 2nd Gigantic come up a lot when you go into that turn 3. After like the turn 2, they try to break your board, they can't, and then the 2nd Gigantic will always come up. 1 Mannequin Cat, you will make it in a lot of situations. This card, as I explained in my previous Spright videos, is to cheat out red, carrot. You can also cheat out Fiendsmith card as well. Like if you play X Floodgates, let's say if they play a light monster, Fiendsmith. You can play Christia in this build if you want to. I don't play Christia, but I think that's also a really cool idea that you can run in this deck as well. So like Mannequin Cat cheating out Archer Christia. One sprint. You only need one. One IP Masquerena, one SP09, and one Silhouette Rabbit to round out the extra deck here. Side deck, it should be relatively based on locals meta. So build your side deck however locals meta and regionals meta that you go into. But 3 Bestial is a must in this format because this hits the Fiendsmith card the hardest. Especially you hit the Lurie out of their grave. They can't really play the Fiendsmith energy in anymore. Bestial is definitely most of the time you're gonna hit the Engraver effect out of the graveyard, especially when they have a body. So Magnum Hut, great. 3 Dark Ruler for just breaking boards in general. Triple Cosmic and 1 Duster. This is for stun. I really don't like the stun deck, so that's why I play them. And it's also good against Floodgates as well. 3 Dogwood here. This 3 slots are Molt Chummies if you have them. I don't have Molt Chummy, so I play Dogwood as a replacement. So the thing with this format right now is that because the format is very combo heavy with Fiendsmith Snake Eyes, because like your opponent will combo for like 10 minutes. You're trying to break your opponent's board, which is another 10 minutes. You're gonna run into a situation in game 2, game 3 where you're gonna need this card. So this is like the answer to those kind of situations, especially running into time situation as well. And then last but not least is the 1 Smasher and the 1 Ably. Ably is really good against Tenpai Dragon. If you drop the Ably on them, they try to grab like Pydra and all that stuff, you just basically clean them up. Just pop the Pydra, remove the Pydra, and they cannot play. This card is FTK against Tenpai, Branded, any deck that doesn't have an out to like enable. And then the Smasher is like the removal card that you can search. So let's talk about the combos a little bit. Let's talk about the 1 card combo in Fiendsmith. So most of you guys know the Fiendsmith 1 card combo with Engraver, Centigrade to set up the full combo, but you can use the Fiendsmith as a second copy of Beatrice. Beatrice as a second copy of Sprint, and now this card becomes 1 card Spright combo. So let's show you that. Let's start off with the Fiendsmith here. So we have Fiendsmith. So we activate Fiendsmith here. Send that to grave. You will grab Tract, activate Tract, just send Lurie effect to summon itself back. Now you link away the Lurie for the Coffin, and now you activate Coffin effect. You'll summon another Fiendsmith from your deck. Now you'll activate Engraver effect, Engrave, shuffle back the Coffin, summon itself back. Now you have 2 bodies on the field. You'll link 2 here into sequence. Activate sequence effect. Fuse Lurie and Engraver Engrave for Lacrima. Now you activate Lacrima's effect, target Engraver to summon himself back. So now you have these 2 bodies at level 6. Overlay into a Beatrice. And now here is the start of the Spright combo. You activate Beatrice effect, detach Engraver, you dump Angler from the deck to grave. Now you activate English effect, you summon 2 Beaver from the deck to the field. Overlay these 2 into Gigantic. Gigantic effect. Summon the blue effect, summon jet effect, you'll grab yourself the double cross. Set the double cross, grab the double cross from the deck to the hand or starter, depending on how your hand is. Going first, you 9 times 10 grab this card because this card is so good in this deck. And now you link away sequence and the blue for IP, and then this is in your hand. This double cross is in your hand here, and then you link away the Beatrice and the Jet, because that's the last of the use for the Beatrice. For the Silhouette Rabbit, effect of Lacrima Engrave, you shuffle back the sequence to burn your opponent for 1200, and then you will activate Silhouette Rabbit on summon. Of course, you will grab the Trick or Azuroon from the deck to your hand, and basically this is your end board with only Fiendsmith Engraver, and what you have is the steel from the double cross on the Gigantic, along with the Silhouette Trick or Azuroon as a solemn Azuroon, so solemn warning, Trick to negate. We have the rabbit on the field. Whenever you summon something, you pop a back row, and then you have the IP Masquerena to quick link into SP, or in this case, if you want to, you can go for Appaloosa as well. So that's multi-layer disruption along with the Spright stuff, and then you still have 4 cards in your hand. That is only off of one Fiendsmith Engraver. Now, the second part of this combo, if you have, let's say if you have an Engraver and a Spright starter or an extender, a combination of any of these cards. Let me see if I can find. Combination of any of these cards is also full combo. Fiendsmith with any of these is also still full combo, because you can start with Engraver. You make the same combo. You can go for the Beatrice line, or in this case, you can just make straight into Waking Caesar in those combos for nip proof. If you're scared of having to go into a nip, or you start with, other than Blue and Jet, these 4 cards, then you can go straight into Caesar without having to go into Fusion with the 2 Engravers on the field, and then you go for the full combo play from these 2. So that's another way that you can play it with the 2-card combo. But if you, let's say the worst case scenario, you open a Tract, because of Necroquip Princess, now you have 2 bodies on the field with the Necroquip Princess combo, where you can make Beatrice and then you dump the Angler from deck to grave. So now you do Track, send Lurie summon, and then you link into Requiem. Requiem will summon back, Requiem summon the Engraver from deck, and now you will use the Coffin to equip itself from the grave to the Engraver. And now you send these 2 to grave for Necroquip, and now Engraver, shuffle back, and then summon itself, stack for Beatrice, and this is still full Spright combo. So this is why Track is still a 1-card combo in Spright, in the same sense as to Lurie. It's also a 1-card combo because you follow the exact same way as Track. So even in worst case scenario, in worst hands, you open the Lurie, it still also could potentially be full Spright combo. So that's why I like this engine more than the Toad engine. Yes, Toad puts up an Omni Negate, but this variant could also put up multiple disruption and Omni Negates as well if you go into the Desiree line as well. So thank you for listening to my deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know down in the comment section below what I missed, what should I play in my extra deck, what to improve this variant, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.